Yo, what's up guys? Sunday morning, it's a cold morning. It ain't getting no warmer. We're hitting chest. If y'all watched my my last video, my leg day video, then you would have known that I said I'm probably going to upload a triceps and core episode. But I did not get to hit it. I did not get to hit triceps last week. Just time got away from me. I'm a pretty busy person, so that's alright though. I was gonna hit it yesterday, but I don't really want to hit triceps the day before chest day because there's a good chance they're gonna be sore, and that's not good for chest day, obviously. So it don't matter. I still make tricep gains, and I'm not really missing out on too much. So with that being said, we're gonna start this chest day off with heavy bench, just like last time. And we're gonna go into some incline dumbbell and then some chest flies. So stay tuned. I tell you guys that this is absolutely frigid in here, I mean, I ain't lying. It is cold. And this metal bar, holy crap. I mean, it's freezing my hands off. I do have a heater, but I'm afraid that it's gonna, it might mess up the audio a little bit. I also do have some gloves, but, I'd rather just kind of get used to it, but holy, it's cold. But anyways, enough of that. We got 205 on the bar. Last week I got 9, so I'm going to try to at least match that. Yeah, enough said. Let's get this first set. Struggled about just as much as I did last week. But hey, we got 9. So that's a good, that's a good set. We're just gonna go ahead and do 205 again. My aim is 6. That's what I got last week. If I can get any more than that, then I'm making progress. enough of a drop in reps to kind of like be alarmed or anything. So now the plan set, we're gonna drop the weight down to 195 and do this last set. 6 ain't bad. Went for the 7th, but it was a little too heavy, but that's alright. So we got 9, 5, and then 6. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. I'm not sure if we're gonna do chest flies, like an incline chest fly, or if we're just gonna go ahead and do what I normally do, which is the incline dumbbell bench. But on the incline dumbbell bench, whenever I use the 50s, which is as high as I can go, because I don't have anything higher than that like at my disposal, my first set, I get so many reps, like way too many reps. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna go and do the flies next. Just kind of shake it up a little bit. So there you go. Something to notice is I don't have my bench set on the highest incline that I can have it, as in like the steepest angle. I have it on the 2nd degree, mainly because whenever you get to such a steep incline, like what normally is most common, which I think is just a 45-degree angle. I think that my front delts kind of take over on a lot of the movements, especially pressing ones, but even flying ones. I definitely feel like my front delts kind of take over. And that's just not what I'm trying to hit. So I definitely believe that incline bench movements are more effective in growing muscle mass for just like bodybuilding sake, to a degree. But as soon as you start getting your front delts involved, you're just going to oversaturate your, that's not the right word, but like you're going to overwork your front delts and they're going to be bigger than what you want, and you're going to be taking some of that pressure off of your upper chest and your mid chest and lower chest. So I definitely do believe that incline movements are the way to go for straight muscle mass. However, I would not recommend going to such an extreme where your front delts get involved. But those are tricky, but that was a really good set. So yeah, I think I controlled the eccentric really well. Kind of exploded as fast as I could on the push, or the up portion. So yeah, it was a good set. I think I'm gonna do the 50s one more time, and then we'll see after that if I'm gonna drop it or not. solid 8. I don't see a reason to drop the weight. I mean, if I'm getting 8 reps on the first and second set, I'm just gonna get this third set in and keep the weight at 50. But yeah, solid first 2 sets, can't complain. Fine for me. That's going to that's gonna, allow next week to maybe go up in reps. So, yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. Really nothing to complain about. You know what? I'm gonna keep it on the incline. I think, I'm gonna go 5 inch. So for these, I'm just gonna be looking for the deepest stretch imaginable. I mean, just control the eccentric for like 3-4 seconds, and then just really dig into that stretch, because if I just kind of did regular reps on it, it would, I'm sure I could do a lot more than I really want to. But a quick tip, before we get into this, is you can make sets harder on yourself. Like, I think that's kind of self-explanatory, but like, really think about it for a second. If you have the dumbbells and you really are just like boom, 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 and you're just like repping them, like speed repping, you'll get, 17, 18, 19 reps and you're gonna feel like a beast. But if you really control that eccentric like you see the pros do, if you see, you watch SIBO, you watch, all those, the pros, you see them work, and they're controlling every single eccentric for multiple seconds. And just off of that alone, especially because your muscles are going to grow more in the eccentric, is what kind of is like the general consensus that we're starting to hear nowadays. You definitely should be making the sets harder on yourself by controlling the eccentric and really leaning into that stretch, especially if you don't have heavy weights to your disposal and you can only do weights that you already know you're going to be able to dominate, like the 50-pound dumbbells for flat bench. For me, I know that that's not the weight that I am needing right now. I would love to go up to like the 65s or the 70s, or maybe not the 70s, but you get what I'm saying. You can make sets intentionally harder and make them more efficient for yourself if you're in one of those situations. So I don't know, just something to think about, some food for thought. But yeah, so I'm gonna go do these 50s, really gonna focus on that negative, and we're gonna see how much damage I can do. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, if I just kept on going, really arched my back, really, sped rep those, those reps, really didn't really control it how I should have, I'm sure I could have got, 15 of them or something like that, But if you're really wanting to target your, individual muscles, and you really want to destroy and recruit all of the muscle fibers that you can, you got to control the eccentric. You got to work on that stretch. You got to explode once you're down there, and don't like rest up here at the top. Like once you get there, kind of just start the eccentric, and that's really all I can ask for. So 10 reps on 50-pound flat bench, perfect. That's not too many, not too less. Yeah, killed my chest. So 2 more times. Let's get it. Solid 8. Yeah, that's good. Not much to talk about. Let's do this last set. Alright, so that was the workout. I'm going to do a little hose down real quick, check the pump, and then we'll get to the outro. But before I do that, I'd like to say, I'm really telling you about that, controlling the eccentric, because, I went from 10 to 8 to 5 reps. 5 reps on the last set, where I know I could have, if I just went for it, balls to the walls, don't even think about it, just rep it. I know I could have gotten more than 5. But that's not the point, If your only goal is, muscle mass, and just really killing your muscles and really tearing them apart so they can rebuild stronger, bigger, better, you gotta control that eccentric. You gotta get that deep stretch, and you gotta explode at the bottom, get to the top as fast as you can, and yeah. So you can definitely make sets harder for yourself than what they normally would be if you're not really thinking about it. You're just going through the motions. 1, 2, 3. So if you can take away one thing from this video specifically, that's what I'd want you to take away. But enough of that. I'm gonna take my shirt off real quick, and we're gonna do a quick little pose down. Okay, that's enough chest day for today. I don't have a mirror in here, so one of the main reasons of why I did that and why I did it on the back day was just for me. I need to evaluate the pump. So, but for y'all to just get the physique in, see where we're working with, especially because this channel is all about progress, living with intent. You want to be making progress as you go, so taking intermittent kind of like recordings of your physique now, compared to your physique in the future. I mean, I messed up and I didn't take progress pictures for the first 2 years or 1.8 years of working out, whatever. And I deeply regret that. I really wish that I could have made like a slideshow of my progress, but I'm gonna start now and I'm not gonna stop until ever, hopefully. So anyways, that was the pose down, so let's do this outro real quick. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've been having a great day so far, at least, hopefully. Fingers crossed. It's a beautiful Sunday, so praise God, praise the Lord. I've had a great lift today. There ain't much to complain about. My flat bench, I wish I really got that 6th rep on the second set, but I mean, that's not a dip in strength, really, this is just, like, I'm not making an excuse, but like, I got 6 hours of sleep last night, which is not as much as I would have wanted, but I was scrolling Instagram or whatever. So, it's like stuff like that, and depending on what you've eaten and how much water you've drank, can, slightly or drastically vary your strength from week to week. So, that's not a big enough, kind of change in trajectory or a big enough dip in strength for me to, even pay attention to it. I failed my last rep on the 195 bench. I really was pushing for that 7th. However, just like the squat fail of last video, the leg day, there are weights of which you can fail and you will survive if you are a seasoned lifter and you are a educated lifter and you know how to get out of those situations. And 195 pounds is just it's not heavy enough for me to be afraid of. Now, should I fail? Would it have been better if I had a spotter? 100%. Put my hands up, could have had a spotter. However, there are many things that I believe are not as bad as people make it out to be. Now, failing a flat bench without a spotter is only dangerous if you can't manage the weight once you fail, and I can manage that. So, I don't know. I'm not recommending y'all bench without a spotter. That is not my message. That is not my goal. Definitely have a spotter. Definitely be safe. Safety first. All of that. But I've failed enough. I've failed 225 whenever, before I could bench it. I was trying to get 225. I failed it multiple times. It is what it is. But enough of the negativity. This is supposed to be a positive channel. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you come back for episode 6. I don't know if this is the 5th episode or the 6th episode. I'll have to check. I think this is the 5th episode. So come back for episode 6. Should be up tomorrow. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Peace.